Moscow. Here we are. About to go on a tour of the Kremlin. That's the Kremlin over there.
They're actually worth more than $1. Collectors. They're actually like worth $2 or $3.
Но им часто не платят, потому что это коллекционеров, и он стоит гораздо дороже.
Это ж как у нас $2.
We are now inside the Kremlin. Listen to her.
This little bridge, we were not in the Kremlin yet. Yes?
Okay.
The bridge was needed just at the time when the river was there.
Babushka from Kiev.
I live here. This is my house. My husband's on a business trip right now.
She was just explaining that the bridge was straight. Yes. At the time he was fighting with Sweden. He wanted to reinforce Moscow. And also he wanted to make a museum of military spoils. So these cannons actually go back to the 15th, 16th, 19th centuries, the old ones. Wow. The ensemble of the Kremlin was made through the centuries, right? It's from the 50s to the present day. And everything here is very nicely, fits everything very nicely, except maybe through this building over here, yes. People actually don't like it at all, yes. The soldiers, right now the arsenal is used as barracks.
Okay.
There are barracks and we have president domes. The domes, they had the chamber or the space where the wife of the Tsar used to live and her daughters, because they lived separately. Men and women lived separately. Yeah?
Really?
This part of the Kremlin belonged actually to the Patriarch, yes, till the time of Peter the Great. And the white building straight ahead of us, this is the palace of the Patriarch. Yeah, right over here.
That's where we have our reception.
This is the office building of the President of the Russian Republic, Boris Yeltsin, in the Kremlin.
It used to be the seat for our governments, I mean, of the USSR. Now it's president's office. The yellow building here is he lives in the western outskirts of Moscow.
Okay.
He
So he goes there back and forth.
And they made the ball. They're really decorative.
Okay.
Each ball is empty inside. And what's interesting, they do not even keep the caliber of the chest.
Oh, they don't even know. Oh, right, you're right.
And each ball weighs 1 pound.
Is that right? Here's that they don't even know.
Mr. Tate? That is not vodka Dick is drinking, that is water today. That is
Vodka.
all we're drinking today.
Pickett's flow of vodka. A little too much for me. Big a drinker as I am. I
Really?
keep up the pace.
Yes, we're going to have to pace ourselves from here on in. Absolutely. There's some doctors that we're going by now, as we're outside of Moscow now, on our way to St. Petersburg.
She said not to waste your film too much on this.
Oh, really? Okay.
Decide something different.
The Moika Canal from the Nevsky Prospect. There's Mr. Dick Tate. There you go, Dick.
Alright,
And this is the Nevsky Prospect here. And our hotel's down in that direction. We're headed for the Winter Palace. Welcome to the Winter Palace. This is Palace Square in St. Petersburg. To give you an idea of the scale, that's the Alexander Column. Yes, this is where the Hermitage is. This is the home of the Tsars.
Where?
Right here, Dick. This is it. Just trying to get it to scale. There you go. Oh! Let's walk to the center, Dick, and we'll get a perspective of the whole place. Then we'll head into the building.
This is the Admiralty Square?
This is Palace Square.
Oh, I love it. Crisp breeze, bro.
Look at all the statuary on top of the palace. It's amazing.
It's wild.
This is the site of the end of the provisional government.
Was this where,
yeah, this is where the ministers were, yes.
Kerensky and the boys are up in here?
Give you an idea of the size of this square. That's where we just came from. That's the Nevsky Prospect. The Kazan Cathedral and the Admiralty, you can just see in the distance there. They're doing some work on the steeple. And there it is, the Winter Palace. This is the middle of Palace Square now. The Alexander Column in the middle of the square.
The Alexander Column?
Yeah. It was put in, I think, to commemorate the victory of the Russians over the French in the war in 1812. Interesting machine for gathering snow. We're on the Neva River side of the Winter Palace. Yeah. Winter Palace is here. That's the Neva out there. And the Fortress of Peter in St. Paul.
Look, the truck is full.
We're going there this afternoon. We're now entering the Winter Palace.